over here jamming to the smooth jazz of Janetta's Vendetta. So I'm like, if I need music to play, I'm going to play Janetta. That way I don't have to worry about copyright, and they still get to hear really good music. So that's for all you replay people, just waiting for my crowd to show up. But wait till you see the view that I have going here in Punta Gorda at the Sunseeker. Hello and welcome to today's beach report. Hey Jay. Good morning, Darla. Let me show you guys where we are at. Whoa, what? Look at that. What a beautiful area. And we've got Port Charlotte right in front of us. Look at this. Look at this. How do you wake up to this? And then we got this BFF over here. Here, wait, I want to sing you a song. This is for you too, Darla. This is for you, Trucker Tom. Jay, I've already been adopted, so I don't adopt people. I get adopted. All right, I'm going to sing a song. This is for Gina. Thank you for being a friend. Do, 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 do. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Do, do, do. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Do, 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 do. I love it. We know all the same songs, so.
We've sung that many a time.
Yes, many, many, many a time, yeah. Golden Girls, and it's a real
we
thing.
Love Golden Girls.
And we are the Golden Girls now. We are the
Golden Girls fans out there, but that's one favorite show.
Dude, we are Golden Girls.
I think I've seen
Gen
every
X
episode.
version. Gen X version, right here. Golden Girls. They were they boomers? No, they were the greatest generation, weren't they? The Golden Girls. They were the greatest generation, but so we Gen X girls here, we're going to take over for the other Golden Girls. We are the new Golden Girls. And how can we not be? Look at where we are at.
Grannies.
We're the Golden Grannies. We are, both of us just became grandmothers in the past year. She's a grandmother a little longer than I am.
Milestone birthday.
Yep.
And we became grandmothers.
Exactly. Thank you, Creative.
Best time of our lives. For sure.
Oh, and by the way, that's so interesting. Although I didn't know this, but it is Darla's birthday, and it is also her son Corey's birthday.
Yay,
so it is. Yeah, it is birthday packed day.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one too. Yes, said with the utmost amounts of love. All right, Darla, you want to hear a song? We will sing it for you, if we can sing it for you. But you know the songs that we can sing. So pick good ones. And I don't know, is it going to be Boots? It's always going to ask for Boots. Anyway, hello, Nicole. So happy birthday to Darla and to Corey. And if anybody else has a birthday out there, you let us know. It's funny, we've got 19 people on right now. Yeah. Yes. Hi, Pooh.
You should see this view.
Yes, I'll show you the view. It's a good idea to get.
We're looking at here.
This is our view.
Stop looking at it.
We're at this place called the Sunseeker. It's amazing.
Port Charlotte.
Yeah, Port Charlotte. It's technically, it's Punta Gorda,
They say Punta
But
Gorda. Well, they call it the Sunseeker in Punta Gorda. But, I mean, you're right here at Port Charlotte.
yeah, this is Port
I
Charlotte.
guess technically it's in Port Charlotte.
Yeah, it is really beautiful.
I don't know when they built it. I remember.
Yeah, it seems pretty new. It seems very new, actually. I don't know. So Gina's gonna look that up. The jazz you're listening to is Compliments of Janetta's Vendetta every Monday night at the Bar Betty in Fort Lauderdale.
2023, December 2023.
2023. This is really new. Wow,
Fairly new.
this is one of those COVID hotels. It's a COVID hotel. Well, if you recall, during COVID, they had started building a lot of things everywhere in Florida, at least. I noticed a lot of buildings going up in the time between 2021 and 2024. There was a building boom. Do you guys remember that? Raise your hand if you could remember the building boom of COVID era. Yes, they start. Yes, this was a COVID era. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people. Somebody got a lot of funding to do a lot of this.
The building hasn't stopped.
Well, the building hasn't stopped either. And if you look, even I was just gonna say, look beyond this place, and you can see the crane, and you see the pads of. Looks like it was a parking lot, or it is. I'm not sure, but there's more building going on. And then over here, across the way, you're actually looking at parts of the Florida Everglades, the north part, which is more like ranch lands. And they've been encroaching on that slowly, which could be a big problem for us. So, Nicole, this is not a vacation for me. My life is a vacation. It's a vacation. It's a vacation for her.
I just have to have her with me.
Yeah, see, this is how it works.
How it is.
Yeah, it's like it's really cool when you have a friend and she doesn't get a lot of time off, but when she does, she wants to spend it with me. And I am blessed because the Beach Report it's a vacation job. And I've always lived like this, by the way, for those of you who don't understand the kind of life that I have, but I am a journalist and I have been a travel writer since 2006 when I wrote my first travel column. And since then, I have taken it to the Beach Report. Because if you think about it, the Beach Report is kind of a travel show.
For sure. You
know,
go around and show all different parts of Florida.
Yeah.
Gulf side, Atlantic side.
Yep. Yeah, and then, I travel north and I show you there and I show this, right? And I'm pretty sure that
this Sunseeker. Is be one of our favorites now.
Yes, she's like, we need to come back every year.
This is fantastic over here. The price is
it
decent,
really is.
And it's just beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's and we'll show you
it's not far.
You don't need to look at us. You need to look at this.
It's
not, and it was like she came in from, she got a house north of here, and I was staying south of here, and it was like literally right in the middle. Like it took you 45 minutes, and it took me 45 minutes to get here, didn't it? Yeah, just amazing. Yeah, so they're saying hello to you.
Yep. It's a good spot.
Exactly. Thank you, Darla, for saving me from the evil trolls on chat. So, where can you read my articles? That's a great question. You should go to jillbooks.com. That is my website, and I have a book called Like It Was Yesterday, A Journalist's File Since 9/11. And it is a compilation of articles that I wrote from the beginning of right after 9/11 until 2011 when the World Trade Center, the Freedom Tower was built. So you don't have to help. It's okay, Nicole. We got Darla on the on the job. She's doing a great job. Thank you, Darla. So yes, please be respectful in the chat. And don't ask me questions that you wouldn't ask a real person in real life. Because guess what? I'm a real person. And my girl Gina's a real person. So speak to us with respect. We are somebody's grandmothers, by the way. Never forget that either. You do gain, I think, a little more standing in the world when you become a grandparent. Because suddenly it's not that you didn't want to protect your own children from the world, but they're all grown up and you can't really do that. But now you have this extension of you that isn't, they're not really your child, but they're yours, it's such a special relationship of grandparents and their
What an
grandchildren.
opportunity to teach and pass on things.
Yeah, yeah,
Have a
passing
little
on.
influence, hopefully.
Hmm.
Have a good relationship.
Yeah.
I hear a baby right now.
I know. It's
Isn't
so
that
weird.
funny?
I was like thinking that too. I'm like, do I have babies
There's
on
not
the
many
brain?
kids here, so that's funny.
There
All
are
of a sudden
many
we hear
kids here.
baby.
Yeah. Somebody, it's gotta be somebody's grandchild. It must be somebody's grandchild because she's so. I just love it. Hi, Jim up north. Jim says, don't mess with Gina.
Ha!
Fact.
you.
That's a fact, Jack.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Yes, this is why you need to teach your daughters about having kids. Absolutely. And you also need to teach your sons to keep it in their
How to
pants.
treat.
Yeah, you need to
How to
keep,
properly treat
yes,
women.
and how to properly treat women.
And it's, no fault of theirs, though. It's the women's movement. There's a lot of stuff.
It is. It is. I think
Made
there's,
things worse.
yeah, there's a lot of
Turn men into weaklings.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's what I
They're
think.
scared now to
Yeah.
open the door for
Well, that's what drives this sugar mama movement is these young men who no longer have any self-confidence and are looking for a woman to take care of them because they have been taught that women are the real caregivers in the world. I think I just hit the nail on the head with that one. I think the sugar mama movement is about young men who have learned from their weakling fathers. Sorry, but if your father wasn't a strong man, then you probably are looking towards another woman, not your mom, to fulfill your needs of being cared for. So, does that sound right, you guys? Is that what the sugar movement? Booby. They calling me Booby. I love it. Yes, I'm the Booby. I'm the Booby in the house. But anyway, what do you guys think? Is that what the Sugar Mama movement's about? Thomas just stopped in to say hello, and it seems like someone stirred you up already. Well, yeah, you know how it goes, Thomas.
never know what
Anyway.
topic of conversation.
Yeah, and you never know what we're going to talk about. But anyway, we did want to talk about being grandparents and how special it is to actually be able to shape another generation.
Yeah,
And
what a wonderful way to have another opportunity.
yes, yeah, it's like you can kind of, not that we made any mistakes,
There's wisdom now.
but we have wisdom, and we hope that our children will look upon our wisdom in the manner that it's intended, which is to kind of do things right this time. Not that we did them wrong, but there were
No.
things that we didn't know and didn't understand.
When you're young and you have children, you have all these dreams and you think it's going to be a certain way. And if it goes
Yeah.
a different way, then it's,
Yeah. Yeah.
Raising children is not easy. Raising good, decent,
The hardest thing I ever did.
citizens of society,
Yeah.
well-rounded individual that can go out there and fulfill their dreams and live a good life and follow the law and be respectful and just be a good person.
It's true. It's not
And
easy.
have a belief in God. I think that's important.
I think when you've got the devil fighting you every step of the
I
way,
know my brother struggled with believing in God. He struggled with that.
well, and it might be helpful actually to talk about your brother's struggles because it didn't end well for him and your
Yeah.
family. And a lot of people do struggle with that and need to know.
It is something I haven't talked about a lot.
This is a good place to talk about it because you never know who you're going to affect or the reason why you are even on this show this morning. I find that all the
It's
time.
funny how it just pivoted to my brother.
I know. I think
But I always think about him.
there's a reason for that,
He was
Gina.
one of my best buddies growing up. I mean, we did everything together. Water fights in the summertime, and in the winter when it would snow, we would build forts outside together.
He was your bestie.
We would play card games together. We would wrestle each other. I was very much a bit of a tomboy, so I hung out with my brother more than my sister. So I had a close relationship with him. I thought. I know we did, but he just struggled, and he didn't share what he struggled with to me or anybody. Really.
Because if he had, then
He had
probably.
an inner struggle. He ended up committing suicide when he was around 30.
I think you're not allowed to say that online. Anyway, yeah, whatever.
I won't say it again.
I know, sorry. Unalive, I think is the
But-
word they want us to use now, but what does it matter? It all means the same thing. Words have so much meaning these days that, like, they always have, but now they're censoring us and making us speak in weird ways.
I'm surprised that's
Forbidden.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
surprised. It's not like I'm saying
I
an F
know.
word or something.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it happens way too often. I think that's gone on since
It's part of life.
the man that
Yes.
has happened.
Yes, well, it's a circle of life, and
It's a tragedy.
we're not meant to be here forever, and some people just suffer while they're here so badly that at some point they think that it would be better if they left. And it's tragic. I don't think they realize the legacy that they leave behind and how awful it is for their loved ones. Even if they think they weren't loved.
Yeah, he did leave a note, and in it he did say, just think of me as being gone for a little while. You'll see me later.
Wow.
Even though he struggled with believing in God, he still had that.
You'll see me later, he
He
said.
said, yeah, just don't think of me as being gone. Just see you later. Just catch up. And time flies by so fast. It does kind of feel that way.
It does.
I
go by
believe in the
fast.
afterlife.
Yeah. Yeah. I do too.
I believe in some way we will catch up, but it's not going to be the same.
Well, I believe we'll go to the kingdom in heaven and be with our Maker, and I think from there you make
I do
different
think
decisions.
about it often. I guess the older you get,
Yeah. It's a lot
and
to
my
think
father
about.
just passed, so that's probably part of it too.
That is part
But
of
it's
it.
on my mind.
Yes. And it really hasn't been that long since your mother passed either, if you think about it. Although it seems like a long time at this moment.
I don't try to keep track of those.
No, I don't keep track
Like,
of
I
it
don't keep
either.
track of the day she died. It's always the
Yeah.
day she passed. Okay, that's enough morbidity.
Yeah, let's
right
catch
there.
up with
Let's go
the
to something
comments
else.
here and talk about some other
Friendship. Friendship is such a blessing.
stuff. Yeah.
I couldn't
Friendship.
have gotten through all
Yes.
those difficult times in my life if I didn't have the wonderful friendships I've had. I thank God for that.
Yes,
For
same.
sure.
That's the thing about friendship.
Life is always difficult. You're always going to get through stuff.
Exactly. Exactly.
You pray on it for sure, and you try to look forward to tomorrow. There's always something you can try to look forward to and make happen. And I can't believe where I'm at right now.
It's like having a
This
goal.
is
Like I feel like for you, if you can hold in your mind that you're going to come back here in a year, like
Yeah,
you can do anything.
yeah.
Like you'll
And
get
I'll
through anything.
exercise more. I'll take care of my body just because I want to come back here next year. Healthy so I can enjoy it.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing to have a goal that makes you want to be a better
Makes you
person
yeah.
and to aspire to it.
Life doesn't have to be sad. You
Yeah.
can make it happy.
Yeah. Oh, Gretchen can't hear. I don't think you're talking very loudly. Anyway, okay. Hi, guys. Can you guys give me a sound check? Because poor Gina over here, she's been pouring her heart out, and you couldn't even hear her. I don't know. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe because I know you needed to say the things that you just said. So it's the win.
I'm just grateful.
We're
Very, very grateful.
we are grateful. You know, and an attitude of gratitude is what makes this world a place that you can deal with. If you constantly feel like you're not getting what you want or you notice a lack all the time, then quite
Jealous.
frankly, or you're jealous, you're doing it wrong. That's all I can say is you're doing it wrong. If your first go-to is I didn't get ba 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 or somebody was mean to me or, you know, if you're complaining and you're having issues constantly where you're always noticing that you don't get what you want in life, you're doing it wrong. Happy Friday. Oh yeah, the wind was strong. And Darla, thank you so much for being a mod today. I know that sometimes it's difficult, and you know people who don't want to hear our message, they're not going to hear it anyway. But the people who are hell bent on being jealous and full of hatred, they can't hear us, and I've just gotten to accept that, and it's okay. Marky Mark says, Amen. Yeah. Oh, I'm popping up for Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan says he doesn't have any pop ups, but I pop up for him. So that's cool. That's awesome. Um, yes, many happy returns of the day once again, and happy birthday in advance. Well, actually, it's Darla's birthday, and it's her son Corey's birthday, which actually means it's her birthing day. Now, let's also not forget about that. Whenever you have a birthday, you know your mama has a birthing day, because you don't remember your birthday, but she surely does.
Yeah. And actually, maybe Corey
Talk real
resembles.
loud. Pull
Oh.
yourself over me.
Corey looks a lot like my brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you look at pictures of him and my brother, they look like they're one and the same.
Yeah, almost like that prophetic see you again sometime.
Maybe that's why my brother popped into my head. You know, her wishing Corey happy birthday, and I started talking about my brother's stuff.
Well, you know that they don't.
But
Everything happens for a reason, Gina.
yeah,
And you're here for a reason, and you're talking about this for a reason. And
Corey was what a gift. Oh my gosh, babies are such gifts.
Babies are gifts. They are gifts, and
And it was like my brother, kind of in a way coming back.
yeah.
And he had a lot of the similarities that my brother had, personality-wise. A lot of similar stuff.
So yeah,
So
I
it's
do.
very cool.
Yeah.
It's very bittersweet. He's his own person for sure. He's not my brother, but you know, it's nice seeing a little bit of my brother in him. It's really nice.
Well, I think that's hard too for people who remind us of people who have passed away, because then they always feel like they have a double personality, or like, I don't know.
I think it's just
I think it's a
when
lot of responsibility.
It's just being part of a family. things are
Part,
pyramid
yeah,
down.
yes, yeah.
You know,
You
you
look
get
like so and so.
right, and I might act a way my aunt used to act, or you know, I might have these similarities. It's just part of the. Part of
It's
being a
genetics.
Yeah.
The genes are strong, which leads me into the subject of my second book and now my third book, which is being adopted. And when I hear things like this and people's genes being passed on, it's very difficult for me to relate to that.
But you're passing on your genes.
But now all of a sudden I am, and I see that my genes are super strong because my new grandchild, she's a little chip off the old block.
She looks just like your daughter.
Yeah, she looks just like me too, because people look like me, which is amazing for me to even say. Like, I almost feel like, can I say that? Is it okay if somebody looks like me? Because I was never, I never knew it. Like, people would say, you look like someone I know, and I would always be like, ooh, But apparently,
maybe they're family. I don't know.
I look like a lot of people out there. So, yeah. And this is wait, what did somebody say that you don't love the seashells?
There's
Mark's
no
the
seashells
best.
here, sadly.
No, the seashells of my members group that Marky Mark is always adding to because he's the best.
Those type of seashells.
Yeah. Yes, Darla's a favorite seashell. No, actually though, Darla's not a seashell. She's not. She's a shark. She's a shark, and don't you forget it. I have a shark tier. And Darla's in the shark tier. Just saying.
And I don't know about that.
Yeah, yes, I have a shark tier, and then I have a Todd tier, and and Thomas is in the Todd tier. So there are 3 different tiers, just so you guys know. And who else is that shark tier? I think Sandy's a shark tier too. There's a couple other sharks. Oh, Nancy wants us to sing. Yeah, we got to sing. Thank you, Nancy. Yay, Eleanor. Yay. Thank you, Eleanor. Oh, yeah, this is a new hat, Jim. This is of course, Donna. Donna put it on my head and said, this hat will look good on you, like she always does. And this is a great hat, too, by the way. It is made by Wallaroo Hat Company from Victoria in Australia.
Such a cool color.
Yeah, it is. It's a very beachy color.
Very, very beachy.
Yeah, and it's an Australian hat. So shout out to my Aussie fans. And where's Tracy from the future when you need her?
I want to go back where it's not windy.
Yeah. Oh, are you
back
windy?
To the sweet spot.
Are you being windied?
I'm being windy.
Oh, well then, all right. Move on back. All right, we got to sing. So we're going to sing loud. Loud and proud. What should we sing? Let's see. Nancy wants us to sing. Nancy, you got to help us pick out a song. Let's see. What were we singing in the hall last night? Oh my God. We were singing
they pipe music throughout
but we were like singing Whole Lot of Love or something, and it was hilarious.
And we went with it. It was great.
Right.
And I forget what it was.
I think it was Whole Lot of Love. Want a whole lot of love? Near. Want a whole lot of love? Near. Want a whole lot of love? You've been
fooling. No. We need to find something better.
Yeah, we need something better than that. But it was really funny though. So wait, is that Gretchen? Did I see Gretchen? The sound is better. Okay, thank you, Gretchen. Thank you for your help. I love you guys. Eleanor loves I know. We love the color too. Yeah. Yeah, the color of this water is kind of ick. It's crystal clear, but at the high level that we're at.
When you're at the infinity pool.
Hey, HB.
Beautiful.
Yes, Mark said y'all have so much fun together. I'm glad we could share it with you. And I want you guys to all thank Gina for this. This trip is sponsored by Gina.
Well, my friends.
By Gina's friends.
I have some other friends that are here as well. We're all celebrating turning 60. Of course, Jill and I turned 60 late last year.
Yeah.
The rest of my friends that I grew up with, the last one just turned 60 like a week and a half ago or so. So now we all are officially 60, and we wanted to do a girls' trip. And so my friend Sarah found this place and got God bless her, man. That
Yeah,
you
let me
know,
turn the camera
we
around
come
so
back
they
to
can
this place
see it.
every year. This
This
is
place
fantastic.
is absolutely. I gotta take you over the railing.
Yeah, show them around.
Yeah. Well, we will be walking around this place and we'll show it to you. But
We saw the infinity pool yesterday.
yeah, we were on the other side in that infinity pool, and this is the side on of where our room is. Oh, Nancy loved that song from Greece. I could sing it again. It is my favorite song to sing, actually. Oh no, I know. I'll sing one of my favorite songs. This one is from another musical. You guys tell me if you know it. Hey, hobo man. Hey, dapper Dan. You both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Do, 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 do. Your clothes may be Bogrommely. They stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Sing it with me, Darla. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear. Hi, Ricky, and not from head to toe. That matters. So, Senator, so, Janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed. Though you may wear the best, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Shout out Southwest Florida, Jason. We are here in Port Charlotte. That's what you're looking at right behind me. Good old Port Charlotte in outside of Punta Gorda, Florida. And behind me is a, I'm just going to call it like I see it, a COVID era built resort that has everything. And it's called the Sunseeker. Jamie's just getting off the phone with the American First Warehouse. Oh my goodness. So, you guys, I have so many amazing shows and stuff coming up. I cannot even begin to tell you the stuff I'm looking forward to. This summer is going to be so amazing. That's right, Port Charlotte. The resort is lovely. It really is. But I just got to say, it's one of those COVID era resorts. So, all right, so now I've got the camera right where I want it, and you guys can see everything.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to stand over here if you want to be heard, because we're out of the wind, right? Give me a sound check, please, you guys. Let me know how it's how does it sound to you? So Gina's friends are down there. Sounds perfect. Okay, great. Hi, Max. Hello. Welcome.
Oh yeah, you can see.
Yeah, welcome to Friday. And we are having a Gen X party at the Sunseeker. And there are, what, 5 of us? 6 of us. Your sister will make it 6, right?
5, 6, yeah.
Yep.
I can do that.
So it's a big party. Okay. Oh, thank you, Nancy. You know, Nancy Wilson. You know whose name that is, right? Of Heart. If only you were the real Nancy Wilson of Heart. I'm guessing you're not, but it would be awesome if you were. Do they close the pool at night? Do they have a quiet hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more swimming like after 8:30.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of nightlife. There's several restaurants and they'll have live music. Like tonight, they're going to have live music in about 3 of them.
And we will be there with the beach report.
We do intend to. I don't know if we'll hop around or stay put at one place. It just kind of depends.
Yeah.
We'll have to see
Ricky
how
knows.
it is.
Yes, everybody's saying happy birthday, Darla. And also happy birthing day. This one's son is Corey is having a birthday, so it's her birthing day, which is You know, you never forget the day you gave birth. But here's the funny thing: you look back on it and you're like, I barely remember doing that.
I remember. He wasn't difficult. It was okay.
Yeah.
He was my second one, so it was a little easier that time. A little easier.
Yeah.
I remember being on this big yoga ball, trying to go through
Oh.
contractions.
Oh no, the birthing stories.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. I gave birth in Switzerland. So that was kind of hard. Nobody spoke English.
Yeah, that I know.
Yeah, that was a tough one for me.
I imagine so. You've been through a lot.
I've been through a lot.
Been through many adventures.
Many lives, many different lives.
Hence the books.
But yes, hence the books that I've written. But I'll tell you what, this life, these days are my very favorite days in the whole world. So, Jamie, my grandbaby, I got a beautiful video this morning of her waking up, and it was like,
Oh my
with
god.
the little, oh my gosh, big
Waking up and
big stretch, and her little arms like barely reach over the top of her head. Oh, she's so cute.
Being happy. Happy baby.
Yeah.
It's wonderful seeing happy babies.
It's the best in the world. It's just the best feeling.
My cousin
And
Tina, she's got her second grandbaby.
so, and
we're seeing smiley pictures of that one too.
that's right. And my BFF I grew up with, who's now her BFF too, she's also, she's got one in the oven right now. So we are looking forward to it. Anyway, we are here in Port Charlotte at this place called the Sunseeker, which was actually finished in 2023. So it's one of those COVID era buildings, places that, you know, during COVID, you noticed a lot of building, especially if you lived in South Florida, it was everywhere. And interesting too, 2023, because that was 2022 is the year Hurricane Ian hit. And
right.
this
and
area was,
hit those
yeah,
right there
yes, this area was hit particularly hard.
Some damage here. Yep.
So, however, the Sunseeker was in the process of being built at the time. And it was also the same in Fort Myers with the Margaritaville there. That was in the process of being built and was just a shell. And when the storm surge came in, there was nothing to destroy, really. So, Margaritaville opened on time. And it was kind of weird for those of us who lost everything in Hurricane Ian. But they're still doing a lot of building here. But this building was clearly just being finished when Hurricane Ian came through, and it's really nice.
Yeah, I think this is hurricane proof, and it's only 8 stories, so it's not too tall.
Yeah, no, it isn't. It's perfect, actually. However, wait, somebody just said something. Wait, Darla, unhide that message. What's wrong with that message? I like it. Unhide it. Wait, can you unhide it? Unhide. Ifty says, it is not my destiny that everyone becomes mine. I am that mirror of which there is no image. That's interesting. I know. Why did you get rid of that, Darla? What's wrong with it? I think it's interesting. Thank you for that, Ifty. I've been researching things like that. Jim wants to know if we decided on what we're going to have for dinner.
No, we haven't even eaten
we
yet.
Don't really care.
Can't get off of this balcony.
No, seriously, we are literally stuck on this balcony.
Yesterday it was full of sun, so it was we were baking up here, and right now it's nice and shady. It is windy, but there's a sweet spot down here where it's not so windy. And
if he kept repeating, all right, Darla, I'll just trust
you. This is just too beautiful. But we'll go eat soon.
Okay, yeah, I don't really care. You know me. Actually, this one fasted the other day for 24 hours.
24 hours. Just since it's a 11-hour drive, so I had a very light dinner the day before.
What'd you break your fast with?
A hamburger.
That's not bad. That's good.
And not
protein.
all the bun either.
That's good.
You know,
that's very good. You do.
But,
You should break your fast with protein or fat.
but
Never carbs. Actually, never
yeah, it was
carbs.
an awesome burger. It
Mhm.
was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I'm really proud of you. Yes, and I am somebody who loves to fast, and I haven't done it in a while, so we have to be fasting. Red wave incoming. Marky Mark, from your lips to God's ears, I do believe that our days are coming. So I saw Jamie would like us to sing a song. So let's sing our favorite song. Is there a flag
Creep?
around here? I
No.
didn't see the flag anywhere. No, I don't see the flag. But
I
anyway,
don't know if I want to see Creep.
all right. No, not creep. All right, I'm just gonna start it and you can jump in.
All right, I'll try.
Oh, Marky Mark knows fasting is wonderful. It really checks your body, puts you back in a good state of mind. It really, really does.
And
All
that
right.
burger
Yeah.
was so good.
Yeah. Yes, and then you really
And I don't
appreciate
feel
the
like I
food.
overdid it.
See?
You know, I still feel light. And,
Yeah, it's so good for you. Okay. So, unfortunately, the only fasting Jim's been doing is eating fast, which is a bad thing to do. Jim, don't do
No.
it. You want to really appreciate your food, and you want to appreciate good food and eat good food. So,
It's hard to be
Jim's
good.
always
I
funny.
know it's hard to be good.
Ryan fasted but drank beer for breakfast after
And I
this
didn't
week.
realize it was
You
24
ruined
hours.
everything by doing that. Never ever to have alcohol
counted
after a fast. That is a bad move, Bears. All right.
All right.
If
What are we singing?
if tomorrow all the things are gone, I worked for all my life, and if I had to start again with just my children in my life, I thank my lucky stars for be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. Sing it, guys. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, sing it, that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Woo, that was awesome. You were great. Oh my gosh, I love singing that with you.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yes, we are
Very,
proud to
you
be
know, we're
American.
celebratory for 250 years.
It's a big, big deal. So, for those of you who haven't heard the news yet, I am super excited about our nation's birthday this year, because I am going to be playing a little part in a little parade, but it means a lot to me because I'm going to go to Saxonburg, which is outside of Butler, Pennsylvania, where President Trump was shot. And I will be riding in the parade as a dignitary. Why? Why am I a dignitary? Well, I was a reporter for many, many years in that area, and that was kind of my beat. But I wrote a book about the way 9/11 changed our society, and it is very much a Butler book. It's not much a Pittsburgh book. It's very much an American book. Please go to my website, jillbooks.com, and you can get your own copy, because this special book, which is it's a history book, but it's really a history book since it was published in 2015. And we do need to get Dan Scavino Jr. to the warehouse. And it was published as a book for people who don't remember 9/11 and don't understand what happened. Thank you guys for putting up my website. And those of you who have bought my book, I have sold, I think, like 4 to 5 thousand copies of that book since it was published, um, just a little more than 10 years ago. And when I go to to Saxonburg, and I'll be in the parade, sitting next to me will be somebody very special. I'm not going to tell you who right now because you're going to have to wait and see for yourself. Anyway, that book is going to be going into a time capsule that will be opened in 50 years. So, Marky Mark says, what a fabulous read. I enjoy when you read from it. Oh, I know I should do that. I don't know if I have a copy of the book inside, but I can look. Ricky, what do? You're showering and watching the beach report? So, yes, Ryan, I am in the midst of recording it and reading it out loud for an audiobook. So I am working on that, you guys. Sometimes life gets in the way of everything because I am very much living in the moment as much as I can. And for better or worse, I love the USA too, Ricky. I hear what you're saying, girl. Anyway, I live in the moment. So there are times where something will seem like I got to do that, but then something else comes along that I got to do. Then I got to do that. And there are only 24 hours in the day, and I spend at least 6 to 8 of them sleeping because I'm old and I need my sleep. She knows, You do what you can do.
No, I just
So,
messaged Lori.
yes, that's right. Become a member because I do read to you guys in my membership all the time. And I don't even always just do membership readings. I will do story times for you that aren't always membership readings. But this coming week is going to be a lot of fun too, and I'll do a lot of readings and stuff because I will be watching the little dogs in the big mansion. So that's going to be super fun. You never know where I'm going to turn up next, but it's always somewhere amazing. So back to the moment. This is where we are now. Oh my gosh. This place is really
My friends
something
are sitting
special.
over there enjoying the kind of, it's a gradual walk into the pool instead of steps.
Oh, like a beach type situation.
So, yeah. So they're just sitting there. I will eventually be there.
Yes,
But I am
we
enjoying
will
this
both
right
eventually
now, but
be
I
there.
will eventually be
But like this, what we have right now, this little slice of heaven here, we're finding it hard to tear ourselves away. I mean,
yeah, we'll get down there.
what would you do if you were us?
Decisions.
Cowboys is in the house. Hi, Cowboys. Thank you so much. But I see people a lot of times they're always saying things like, you're so lucky, you're so,
You have to
this
make it.
this isn't luck, right?
I mean,
This is the luck that you make, actually. Thank you so much, Cowboy Sparkling. And being in the moment, but really appreciating life. So we were talking about that earlier. The most unhappy people are the people who believe that they lack things. They don't have enough of this and they want that, but they'll never get it. And they wish they could be like somebody else, but they never will be. They're always wanting something that they don't have.
there's a will, there's a way.
So
You
it's
have to make
true.
it happen.
It's one thing wanting things, but it's another thing, Cowboys, you're so
It does
awesome.
cost money. You have to prepare. You have to save.
Well, you have to have a goal.
You
it's
have
called
to,
a goal.
Yeah, you have a goal. I mean, we made
Thank you,
reservations here.
Ryan. Oh, that's great. If you become a member, we'll all see it happen.
I think we made reservations here like 6-7 months ago. So we've been anticipating this.
Yes,
For
yes.
a good half a year.
Oh my gosh! And then the girls'
And it's
group
only 3
texts.
nights, you know.
Yeah, it happens. It happens quickly when it
It'll
does
be
happen.
fleeting, but
It's
enjoy
anticipation.
every second.
Anticipation. It's making me wait.
I highly recommend
It's keeping me waiting, and I'll tell you how easy it feels to be with you. How right your arms feel around me. This is going in the wrong direction.
Sorry.
I just love. It's a good song though. I know Nancy likes it. To see into your eyes right now. Stay right here, 'cause these are the good old days. That's what I was trying to get to. These are the good old days. Stay right here, 'cause these are the good old days. These are the good old days. Truly, these are the good old days right now. And I think about this all the time. You can't go back into the past. You can remember it, you can think about it, but you can't go there. And you can plan for the future, but that's another place. You can't go there. You can make something happen, but right now we are in the good old days. And we're going to remember this, we're going to remember these moments. I know that I'm definitely going to remember being here with Gina and the friends that she grew up with, feeling so blessed and honored that she includes me in this group. And I also think about, too, in my life, there are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some for better, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain, though these places have their moments with people and things that went before. I know I often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Do 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 do. All right. Anyway, we're always like
So
going
much
off
for
into
the lyrics on that one.
yeah. Well, no, I know all the lyrics.
You do. I didn't. I was struggling.
But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you, and these memories lose their meaning when I think about the something new. Oh, I know I'll never lose momentum. I'm making words up because I can. I know I often stop and think about them. In my life, I've loved you more. All right, thank you. I see Darla working super hard in the chat. She's going after trolls like the shark that she is. And on her birthday, no less. Give the girl a break. Come on, be respectful in the chat, please. Because, you're making it hard for Darla to enjoy herself on the Beach Report. And all of you young men, I just want to say something to you. Thank you, John Lennon, exactly. I just want to let you know that you can be a better person than people give you credit for. You don't have to live in your parents' basement. You don't have to long for old women hoping that they will be the mom you wish to have for the rest of your life. You shouldn't have to live that way. You should stand on your own 2 feet and be a man. And don't take advantage of people who are weaker than you. And don't take advantage of any woman who may love you. Because when you take advantage of the people around you, you're disrespecting not just that person, but yourself as well. And telling everybody that you can't do things that you really can do. You have anything to add to that? She's a mom. We're both boys of moms. I'm sorry, moms of boys.
I have 2 sons. Very proud of them.
Yes. Very proud of our sons.
Yeah, they're good. They're good men.
And that's all that we can hope, is to raise good men who respect women and respect other people and respect their elders. That's another thing that I see here on the Beach Report, is that young people come on and they disrespect old people as if we're somehow not supposed to have fun and be happy and sing and dance. It's all we ever want to do, by the way. And especially us Gen Xers, we were raised for this. We were told that life is hard and get over it. And at the end of the day, party your ass off.
You worked so you could party on the weekend.
Yes, yes.
That's how it always
We,
was.
we were, what was it? Something for working for a living because
Is it working for
something
a living?
working for. Yeah, I'm taking what I'm giving because I'm working for the weekend. Or I don't know, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, 60 is the new 30. I agree. I agree. We are the happiest people, us Gen Xers. So, and then now I see these trolls. I'm like, what are you even talking about? Like, they're so completely out there.
You're enticing them with the beautiful scenery.
Yeah,
So
I
they
guess
come in
so.
and then
I
they
guess
say,
so. They are saying stupid shit. Really weird things. Anyway, we're not paying attention to you trolls. Unfortunately, Darla is being forced to pay attention and get rid of you, and she will report you too if you are particularly disgusting as you are sometimes behaving that way. Anyway, I'm not paying attention to any of the trolls right now, so troll away. No, please don't. Just, go easy on Darla. Oh, and Marky Mark's in the house too. He'll start the block party on your asses, and you won't like that. Yeah.
wish y'all were here.
Cheerio. Is that a Cheerio? Pip pip Cheerio. Wait, don't be gone long, be back soon. I don't know, somehow I'll miss you. This place I'm pacing round until you're home, safe and sound. Don't be gone long, be back soon. Give me one long last, I'll miss you. Ain't that a lovely tune? To be back soon. You know what that show's from?
No, not really.
No.
Tell me.
Does anybody know? I know someone on here knows. Darla's all about reporting. She's like that school teacher, always sends you to the office. Love her to
Another
death.
message.
Happy birthday, girl. That's right. And she is actually a school teacher, so better watch out. And that's why she is in the shark tier, because she is a true shark.
5 messages.
Oh my gosh, this one's getting messages from all her friends. Where are you guys? I'm like, well, we're on the beach report. We're with our friends on the beach report. Is that right? Is that right? No, I love you guys so much. I love to take you fun places. Let's see. Talking about people who need to live in the present and need to stop comparing yourself to other people. Like, nobody should ever compare themselves to me because I am definitely one of a kind. I'm looking after my old man. I'm a Gen X. My old man's legally blind. Good for you, Ryder. A lot of us are caring for our parents, and Gina's father just passed away very recently, and she was caring for him too.
For 5 years.
He was so special.
It was, I mean, the decline from when he first moved in until he came back to Florida was dramatically different.
Alzheimer's is one of the most horrible diseases.
It was a pretty rapid decline when I think about it.
It was rapid. It was really
I did the best
sad.
I could.
Yeah. You did do the best you could, and I think it's very important that
we ended up having a fall, and
that's always the beginning of the end.
And he didn't understand why he had to get hip surgery, and then he didn't understand what was happening with all that. He just knew it hurt.
Yeah.
And he couldn't understand why.
Yeah.
And he tried to do it, and he was a very physical man. He used to be out there. I don't know. You remember Joel's videos of him chopping wood?
Yes,
in the
chopping
yard
wood. I mean, this
all
man.
These things he just did 2 years ago.
His mind wasn't completely gone either.
But keeping the house.
And he was always thinking about things too. And he remembered my dog. I mean, he had memories. Mm-hmm. He really did.
So the fact when he tried to get up and his hip and he couldn't, when he needed help and he just gave up. He gave up.
They want hugs. Hugs for Gina. This is what you have friends for too, is to provide this kind of space for somebody and you know what they're going through.
I have so many angels up there that help me make this possible. I am so blessed, you guys. And I'll never forget it. I'm always going to be grateful.
And we think a lot too about my husband.
And thank you guys.
Yes, thank you guys. And but we were thinking too earlier about how my husband and her dad, they were really good
And they
together.
knew each other.
They,
that was wonderful.
we took them on a safari.
Yeah.
And it was
the
like
Everglades. It
one
was
of the
fantastic.
greatest times, I think.
That's when he was a little bit better, it was early on.
He was doing really well then.
Down, so, yeah.
And he never forgot it. And
That's good.
he always asked about Ray and
Muffin.
And Muffin. And he loved Muffin. We've become such an integral part of each other's lives. It's like whenever she's around, I just gotta, we have to hang out together.
Well, yeah, I would
No
come
matter
down
where
from
I am.
Alabama, of course. And whenever I came down, Jill was right there. To be the best friend ever. And just go through all my trials and everything.
We've been through a lot, haven't we?
Lots of long talks.
Yeah.
Lots of singing.
Yeah, lots of singing. Wait, when you're down and troubled and you need some love and care and nothing, Lord, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh, baby, don't you know about winter, spring, summer, or fall? All you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your hand together and call my name out loud, and soon I will be knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, yeah, baby, to see you again. Ah, baby, don't you know about winter, spring, summer, or fall? All you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend, yeah, baby, you got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Yeah, baby,
Yes, it is good to know.
you got a friend.
Woo!
Woo! That was in the mode of Carole King, by the way. There's two different versions of that song, and sometimes I got to do a little history.
I did not know that.
Yes, one is by Carole King, and the other one is by, do you guys know who it is? I'll bet you do. I'll give you a second, because I love to quiz you. Thank you. We sing together so well, don't we? We practice all the time. We're not really practicing. We just love to sing. Yeah, you should hear her do rap.
Oh, someday I'll get up enough nerve. Maybe we won't do it on live.
No, yeah, well, yeah, there's that.
Because I get too nervous, guys.
Yeah. Don't be nervous.
I'm shy at heart.
She's good at it. But yeah, I forced her to be on the Beach Report because that's how we became friends.
It's
was
true.
because of the Beach Report. And the day I met her, she won my contest, really. And I said to her, you have to be on
That's
camera.
a forever contract
That's
now.
the forever contract. So I get this one on camera all the time because I can and I will and I do. So, all right, you guys. So pick up yourself and stay beautiful in your heart. Thank you, Ryder. Hi, Scovie. JT. That's right. James Taylor, not Joe. Jim
Ah.
Jim says Joe Taylor. That would be James, but yeah, JT. I was like, Joe, wait. Yeah. JT,
Little
James
trivia
Taylor.
there.
We love to do trivia on the Beach Report, don't we? Because I am an encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to music, among other things. Hello, Wes. How are you doing? So we are at this beautiful resort. For those of you just coming on, that
The
would be
secret
you, Wes.
word of today is sunseeker.
Sunseeker. Sunseeker. If you ever do want to come to a place that it just provides everything, Sunseeker is the place.
It's not too upscale. It's affordable.
Yeah.
You know, this is really nice.
It's actually in the Hilton Honors Curio collection.
So yeah, if you become a Hilton
So
Honors
which
member,
I am, and yeah,
you even get
yeah.
like a 20% discount. Or
And
something.
so there you go. That is pretty great. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all right. I see what Darla was saying. I'll hide
What's
that.
happening?
This person just keeps repeating the thing about the mirror stuff. So,
About the what?
you're an image of your own mirror. It's true though. When you look in the mirror, you see what you want to
You
see.
see the reflection.
Well, you don't always see what you want to see. Sometimes I see that I'm too fat. And then I think, that's
I'm always
something.
looking at my belly.
Yeah, well, that's something that I did want to talk about too. When you look in the mirror and you see flaws, then you are manifesting those flaws. You're asking for them. So when you look in the mirror, try to be kind to yourself and see yourself as the way that you want to see yourself. So, yes, Marky Mark, this is my live studio at the beach. It's my office. It's my everything, actually. And next week I will have an amazing studio, too, because I work wherever I am. I am one of the most flexible people you'll ever meet, and that's why I can live this way and have a life that is basically constantly on vacation. I do. I do. I live on vacation. I do.
Traveling.
I have this thing about I never want to not be on vacation. And when I was a little kid, the worst thing that you could do to me is to take me home from the beach. I'll never forget. We used to go to this place called Long Beach Island, New Jersey. It's not a surprise that I should start my career there at the Sandpaper as a beach reporter. Yes, that was how I began this beach report all the way back then when I was 3 years old and my parents would take me to the beach on Long Beach Island. Paradise. It's the only way to live. Ian knows. Oh, you guys are so great. And I love when you talk to each other. Everyone knows each other on the beach report. By the way, join the beach report and you get an instant beach report family. Anyway, what was I saying about that? Being on vacation all the time. Oh, yes. So I was a little kid and we would drive over the causeway to get to Long Beach Island. And any of you have ever had this like great vacation resort place and you have to drive over a bridge to get there, that bridge is like the most amazing bridge in the world. And you're like, yes, we're going over the bridge. We're going to be there soon. So anyway, it's also the worst bridge in the world when you got to drive back over it to get to the mainland and go home. So I would always be like really, really sad as a kid. And I always wanted vacation to last just a little bit longer. So the first thing I started doing when I was younger was to trick myself and to think that I only had one day left when really it was 2 days. So that second day felt like a bonus day. So that was what I did in the beginning. Then the older I got, I'd make things work out. So I squeezed out another day of my vacation. And as I raised my children and got divorced and I started to live my life intentionally for me and not in service of other people, like raising children and having a husband. When I did get married and I lived on the farm, that was another learning situation. It wasn't being on vacation at all. I think I took 2 years off of vacation living with Ray. That was, in a lot of ways, it was the hardest thing I ever had to do. My life was put on hold for a couple of years. But I did it gladly because I loved him so much and I wanted to honor him and make sure that his passing was was good for him and that he would never be forgotten. So I did give up my life during those times. And a lot of people are like, she'll never last. She'll never be able to do it. they so underestimate me. I can do anything.
Don't ever underestimate this girl.
No, never underestimate this girl because I could seriously, if I could live in that ramshackle farmhouse for almost 2 years, dude, I could do anything. And that wasn't all that I did, I'll tell you what. But thank you so much, Darla. I tried to be the best wife that I could to Ray Becerra, who definitely deserved to be loved at the end of his life. And now I have his legacy, and I will forever be his widow, waiting to see him again someday. So there's that. All right, you guys. Darla, do you have any thing that you want to talk about? It's your birthday. It's your birthday. So you're big 61 years old. Yeah. She is the OG Gen Xer, our Darla here. And I have seen this girl grow in leaps and bounds over the past few years that I've known her. You've seen it too. Our Darla, man, she started out coming on the Beach Report. We didn't know what to think of her. She's something else. She was something else. We just love her to bits. And Bobby's going to surprise with a trip. Oh, yeah, it seems like a big surprise there. Yeah, we got to get her down to Florida. She knows. She knows. See, that's the other thing about the Beach Report. When I sing the song about thank you for being a friend, I'm talking to all of you who are on the Beach Report because
we're all friends.
We're all friends. We're a family. We are the Beach Report family.
That's why she invites you to all the places.
Exactly. And why
to share it.
And also why I'm with people like Gina and Darla who understand that I need to do the Beach Report. You guys understand it because my friends who don't, let's say, are pre-Beach Report days, they don't really understand the Beach Report, and I don't think they want to. And just between you and me, I think they're a little bit jealous of the Beach Report because I do spend so much time with you and I do prioritize you really above everything else. Let's see, what did Marky Mark say? Blessings from above. I love y'all so much. Be safe. I have a celebration of life to attend here in an hour, so I got to get ready. Love you too, Marky Mark. And so sorry for your loss, but I love that. Celebration of life is a great way to put it. Darla is a great dancer. I'm not saying anything. Peace and blessings to you too, Marky Mark. We love you so much. You're such a great part of the Beach Report. And one of the reasons why we love Marky Mark is because he is a true supporter of the Beach Report. And he tries to get everybody involved, and it means so much to all of us. Hi, Viking Blaine. Good to see you. I know that one of the reasons that you guys come on here is because of my upbeat positivity. And because I want to show you a better way of life. And even when the trolls come on, and it's just a number 60, the new 30. We're not worried about numbers over here. In fact, I'm wearing my badge of over 60 like a huge badge of honor right here. Over 60.
Yeah, be proud.
Super proud of it. And
we made it this far.
Yes, made it this
I hope
far.
We can make it another 20, 30,
50 years. I have to make it 50 years because my book is going into a time capsule and it will be opened in 50 years. And I want to be there. Yeah, like I don't want to miss that one. So I have an appointment in 50 years. And you guys will get to see me be in the parade and have my book open in a time, or I mean, not open, I mean going into the time capsule. And if you want to get your own copy of Like It Was Yesterday, a Journalist's File Since 9/11, then I will send you a free peacock feather. I'm still doing it. I'm sending peacock feathers because I still have them. I'm 41 and would rather be with an older woman your age than anyone my age. These women are terrible. Oh,
that's a shame.
That is
it's true. I know that's a issue.
We're sorry, Darth, but you don't want to be with women our age.
One of my sons found the right woman, you know, and they are rare.
But it's possible. You only need one. You only need one.
It's not.
Of all the billions of people out there.
They
You
are out
only
there.
need one. So look for the one. Don't look for an older woman. We don't want young men. I'm sorry, but
No, it's
it's
nice to
just-
say. I like hearing it.
I'm just saying. Okay,
I
but
am a woman.
yeah, but let me just say that this one over here has been married for how many years?
We're just gonna celebrate 38 next week.
38 years of
Yep,
marriage.
after the girls' trip, I'm gonna be with my hubby.
And that is so important, and it's rare these days to be married for 38 years. And I have had, being friends with her and friends with her husband too, I have seen their marriage up close and personal, and I got to tell you, there is no stronger bond. And it's not to say they don't have their issues, because every marriage, people have their issues, especially a long-term relationship like theirs. But we all go through these different cycles in our lives. And they're going through the grandparent cycle right now. And what an absolute shame it would be for them not to reap the benefits of being grandparents together.
Yeah. After all these
after
years,
all
the
these years,
things,
all the
whatever.
things. Because
What a wonderful way to reward.
it is. And also your son's marriage was that was a celebration of life. You want to talk about celebration of life? I watched this family with the father and the kids, and the only thing missing was their mom, but she was there in spirit for sure. But watching this couple, what they've built with their family, it's such a beautiful thing. And so I wish for you young men to find a woman your own age to build that with. That's such a blessing. And those
Get out of the
girls
Democrat
are
states.
out there. Yeah, stay away from Democrats. But they say everyone's a Democrat until they grow up and then they become Republicans.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Mark says he's here for the positivity and the beauty of the beach. How can anyone ask for anything more? Yeah, well, I can ask it. You better get going, Marky Mark, because you're going to be late. So you can always watch the replay, but don't be late. Viking says, I'm going to be 60 this September, trying hard to embrace my age with some grace. I don't know how I made it this far. Well, you're a Gen Xer, dude. You know how you made it this far. Because we were built tough.
Yeah.
We're tougher than most people. And we have better attitudes about life. We were told to just deal with it, get over it. What was my dad's favorite thing to say? Don't worry, it won't eat much. That was in relation to spiders.
My dad used to say the same thing.
Don't worry, they don't eat much.
Like
Yeah.
if you had a fly landing.
Yeah,
on your
yeah,
drink or
bug
something
gets near you.
that.
Don't worry, they
Or
don't eat
extra
much.
protein.
Oh, extra protein. Yeah, that was another one.
But we weren't afraid to get out there and
No.
play around.
No, and
go
when
in
we-
the local woods. And
Yes.
play around.
And when we got hurt, they were like, "You're fine."
We were gone all day. We came home for dinner.
Wes's parents were married for 65 years.
Wow.
Wow, that is amazing.
That is
Both of my
fantastic.
grandmas were born 1 month apart, and they passed 2 weeks apart from each other.
Wow.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
You do hear those stories. Those are.
Gretchen's only 55. If I knew I was going to live this long, it would have been much gentler with my body. Well, let me tell you something, Gretchen.
It's not too late.
Here's some very good news for you. Did you know that our bodies are constantly regenerating? Every cell that you have right now is going to be dead in something like 180 days or something. I don't know exactly how long it takes for cell apoptosis or whatever it's called. But I can tell you this. We are a river, and we are constantly regenerating ourselves. And we are living in accordance to our Creator, who has made us so perfect and so amazing that if you cut your finger and blood comes out, about a week later, that cut will magically have healed itself. You don't heal it. Your body heals it. Your body heals everything. You have the ability to heal yourself. Stop thinking that a doctor has any authority over your health.
It can be difficult. There's a lot of things out there.
Like
To take care of
chiropractors.
yourself, about supplements, about different ways,
Well, but really,
So,
live live intentionally and with the utmost knowledge that you control your health just
Good
by the way
diet,
that you think.
exercise.
But even just your thoughts alone. If you believe you are a sick person, you are a sick person.
Well,
And if you believe you are a healthy person, you will be a healthy person. I totally believe that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be at the dentist on Monday. I'm gonna fix this missing tooth, and he has to shore up these back teeth, and it's gonna
that's
be
something. See,
very,
brushing teeth.
yeah. Well,
I don't use toothpaste that you buy in the stores. I make
Yeah.
my own toothpaste.
yeah. So do I. I don't buy toothpaste.
Because I got periodontal disease and now I don't have it. Isn't that a miracle?
Yeah,
All because I didn't follow what the dentist said. I looked it up. I
Yeah.
researched, but you have to be careful because there's a lot of crap out there.
yeah. So what do you?
And it was
how
one
do
of
you
your.
make your?
It was somebody that used to be come on your show. You would interview her occasionally.
Was it Mary's?
Yes. And,
Yeah,
and
she had a
she's
lot
the
of
one
good
that talked
ideas.
about a homemade toothpaste.
Yeah.
And I followed her recipes, just
Yeah.
3 ingredients. And,
Thank you, Wes.
And I don't have periodontal disease.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, the dentist actually said that my gums look fantastic, so that's good news for
No
me.
fluoride. I didn't want fluoride.
No, I don't do any fluoride. I make my own toothpaste out of baking soda and coconut oil. You can put in a little bit of peppermint.
Yeah, it's
oil.
a special baking soda that you get. It's an organic
Yeah,
baking
it
soda.
has
You can't
to
just
be
go buy
organic.
Arm & Hammer baking soda.
No,
It's not
actually, my baking soda is called Pure, Pur. I was getting it off of Amazon, but I've quit
I think
Amazon.
mine is the same.
Yeah, Pure. It's see the thing about baking soda and the Arm & Hammer baking soda, and even the baking soda from Whole Foods 360. You think that's a good one? It's not.
No.
So those are not real baking soda. I've been researching that, and they actually are man-made and super cheap. Real baking soda comes from a like it's mined, and it doesn't have any stuff in it. It says it's baking soda because they've created it in the lab, I believe. But and I'm just saying, everything's processed. Anyway, what do you think? Is it time to go down there? We can show you guys this
I think my sister's
resort.
going to show up here any moment,
Yeah.
and we're all going to have a meal together.
We've got this
So-
Gen X party to get started, and don't worry,
We have
I
yet to
will,
walk this
we'll
down here.
take you down there. I'm going to show you the pool. We're going to go for a swim. We're going to have a good time this next couple of days, and then it's back to my life of vacation, babysitting little dogs in a mansion. So that's next week. Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next beach report. So please stay tuned, everybody, to the beach report, because we'll be doing lots of fun things for the next couple of days here. And you guys won't believe the stuff I got planned for this summer. I can't even believe it. But anyway,
Very exciting.
yeah, it's so
Cool
exciting.
things.
All right, you guys. Ciao for now. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and stay tuned because the beach report will be back later.